Fun fact, our next speaker was in the musical Cats. Have you ever seen Cats? It's this musical where people sing and dance, only they're just like cats. And in the end, one of them dies and flies off on a giant rubber tire. And it's like you're high, like you're watching it. And I think the worlds of musical theater and real estate should come together. Like, how much would you love to see a house tour given by the cast of Cats? This house has some memories, not a sound from the pavement. No? Okay. We started out on Broadway together. We know all the same people. We were on Broadway at the same time, back when I was a child star, of course. As a Broadway veteran and current leading lady with Realtor.com, our next speaker is just the person to bring those two worlds together. Please welcome Kristi Kennelly. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Right. How you guys doing? Yeah, good. Thank you, Alec. So my name is Kristi. I am a speaker for Realtor.com, and just full transparency, I am not a former realtor. I am a marketing nerd, and I'm going to nerd out a little bit. I am a former Broadway dancer. Oh no, a mixed reaction is totally appropriate, right? Oh, she's going to teach some tech tips, but Realtor.com brought in an old short dancer. Woo! I did play Rumpelteazer in Cats on Broadway for 84 years. It felt that way. And so what movie is coming out this holiday season that everyone's asking me about because I was in Cats? Cats the movie, right? So here are my thoughts. It's going to be creepy. And we're all going to see it. And I have to be honest with you, and I told Alec this last night, I was really curious about who is playing Rumpelteazer in the movie, because I played it on Broadway. I'm like, oh, who's the 2019 Rumpelteazer? Who is that? So I looked her up, and this is Naomi. Oh, I know. I know. So that's 2019. She's very, 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 very pretty. Can I show you 1984 Rumpelteazer? Here we go. Oh, thank you. Oh, I got a pity awe. I just want to break this down just a little tiny bit. So Naomi is naked. I am wearing Mork and Mindy suspenders. So times have changed. This is my awkward segue to talk about how technology has changed. And you're going to hear about it's key to adopt technology. It's key to adapt new technology. Adopt or die. I really think you want to use technology to amplify who you are. And try to keep that in mind. Piggybacking on what's already been said today, amplify your authenticity with all of this technology. So I'm going to give you guys some tech tips. Are you ready for that? Okay, here we go. So, a handful of them. First question, how can I get the attention of past clients? I know it is not the most original question you have ever heard, but I hope I have an original answer for you. So let me show you Jimmy Burgess. So Jimmy here decided he was going to do one unsolicited CMA a day for 90 days. Right? One unsolicited CMA a day for 90 days. But he decided to do it with screen recording to amplify who he is and his message and to stand out in the inbox. Yeah? So, how did he go about this? What I'm going to show you is his strategy. He shows Google Earth in the screen recording to capture the attention of the past client. You'll see it's a little compelling to see your own home. And then he tabs over to his MLS to show the comparable prices. So let me just show you this video, but this is what he sent via email once a day to 90 different people. This went on for 90 days, and he generated 11 million in listings. Here's Jimmy.
Hey, Carrie, it's Jimmy Burgess. Hope you're doing well. Wanted to give you an update on what's been going on at Adagio. We've had some changes there. So let me just kind of pull this in here and kind of get you to a place where you can really kind of see a little better exactly what we're looking at
Google Earth.
as far as in Adagio right now. One of the things, I'm pretty sure you know this, but A, B, C, D, E, F, G, as far as the building numbers. And so what I want to do is I want to come in here and talk specifically about some of these that have sold recently in the last year to give you an update on your value to get you a better feel for where we are.
It's compelling, and it's not even my house.
Obviously the ones
and now he's into his MLS to show comparable prices. Did that make sense to everybody? So he hooks them with Google Earth. This is a past client to show their current value. Now, how do you do something like this? I'm going to give you all a few tools to either write down or you can take pictures. Use Loom is a free Chrome extension that will allow you to record right into your webcam and do exactly what Jimmy was doing. You can also use Vidyard Go Video. I know that's a mouthful, but that is also a free Chrome extension. You can just experiment with this without investing a dime. Or how many BombBomb users do I have in the room? Woohoo! Yeah! Oh yeah! I know, I love BombBomb too. You guys all have a free or a screen recording tool within BombBomb. So if you're looking to stand out, give this a shot. It's really, really easy. This is what it looks like if you try use Loom. So first thing is don't make that face when you start your screen record, right? All you do is hit the red button to start recording. It's going to ask you, are you sure you want to show whatever is on your screen? So just make sure, you know, that's in good shape. And then it'll count, right? I'm just saying. And then it's going to count you down. 3, 2, 1, you record, and then it's over. It's that simple, really. You just got to practice it. And then when you're ready to share it, like Jimmy did, you hit the share button and the video drops right in your Gmail. Make sense? So that is screen recording. Give it a try. Are you going to be terrible at it at first? Yes. But you just practice it, and it costs you nothing. Okay, how can I shoot and edit video without shooting and editing video? Right? Who here loves to edit video for 13 hours a day? Right? Oh, there's absolutely nobody. Okay, I know. I don't enjoy editing video, but are you told by every speaker that video is important? You gotta do video, yeah? Okay, so I want to give you an app that has solved my problem because I hate editing video. Write down Quick. This one is free. They're just about all free. Quick, Q-U-I-K. It is free for iOS and Android. It is made by GoPro, and what I love about Quick is it allows you to just tap on photos on your phone, and it will string those photos together and make a video. Now you might be thinking, well, other apps do that. What's the big deal? The big deal is that Quick is so smart. It leverages live photos that you've taken if you have an iPhone, right, where there's just a tiny bit of video in those pictures. Or if you're on a Droid, it will leverage motion photo. So it picks up just enough video so it looks like you edited a bunch of video together. And look, Alec, I am about to do an interpretive dance, but I shouldn't do the interpretive dance. I should just show an example, right? Because I didn't warm up my hamstrings. Let me show you. I am a member of the Los Angeles Bag Hags. I am a bag hag. And what that means is I have made bag lunches with a group of friends of mine. We've made bag lunches for the homeless women of Skid Row once a month for 9 years. Oh. Thank you. I just decided when you get angry enough, you do something. And so we also raise money to buy these women underwear because no one gives underwear to homeless people. So I made a video in our fundraising effort, and I used Quick. What I want you to notice in this video is I didn't shoot any video to make this video. Here we go. That was a picture. And so is that. Do I look fancy, like a fancy video editor? I did nothing. But we have raised money, and we've distributed, at this point, 72,000 pairs of underwear. So that's all we need to see on that. Did that make sense to you guys? Yeah, you don't have to shoot and edit video ever again. In fact, if you want to make a video about this conference, get some video of the signage out front. Get video of Alec, or not video, pictures of Alec, of me, of you with your friends. Get about 10 to 13 shots, and you'll have enough to make a video. If you're on an iPhone, if you open up your camera, that's the button you need to tap on to make sure live photo is on. And if you use a Droid, you're going to want to Google motion photo and find the setting. It's just going to be a button that you turn on. And that is how you make a video without using video. Okay. Oh, thank you. All right, what else have I got? I feel like a magician. What else have I got? All right. How do I format video posts for every platform? So you made a video. Awesome. Now you got to put it in square for Instagram. Okay. And then you got to put it in horizontal, right, for YouTube. Oh, God. And then 9:16 for Instagram stories or TV? Oh, how can you get your video to look good on all the platforms and not spend half a day doing it? You want to use an app called InShot. InShot is free, and it allows you to, with a tap of a button, you can format. Let's say we want to format Gracie, the singing dog, on Instagram. So I've got her in square format. With the tap of a button, she's now in horizontal for YouTube. And with the tap of a button, she's in 9:16 for Instagram stories or IGTV. So just to be super clear about this, I got Gracie the dog, singing dog, looking good on Instagram. I got Gracie the singing dog looking sensational on YouTube. And Gracie the singing dog looking sensational on Instagram. Would anyone like to hear Gracie the singing dog? Yes, please. So this is Gracie the singing dog singing in tribute to Michelle Williams, who just won the Emmy for playing Gwen Verdon in Fosse Verdon.
And it's good, isn't it grand? Isn't it great? Isn't it swell? Isn't it fun? Isn't it? Oh, you didn't think I could sing. I know, a little pitchy, but come on.
How many of you want to know what app I use to make the dog sing? Right. Okay, I just can't even look to see how many of you write this down, because this cannot be your best tech tip from this presentation, but it is called My Talking Pet. Yeah, I'm not even going to look to see how many of you are writing that down. My Talking Pet. All right, so thank you, Gracie. So just to keep it real, if you have a listing video or even a listing image, you will look fantastic on Facebook with your listing. You're going to look just right on YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, and you'll look just right on Instagram stories. Okay, so speaking of Instagram stories, how many of you are on Instagram? Is everyone on Instagram? Yes, good. Are you all doing stories? Good, because that is where the eyeballs are, is Instagram stories. Another great app for Instagram stories is Unfold. And what Unfold will do is it's going to allow you to leverage templates where you can have images and video combined to help tell your story. So here we're seeing my kiddo and my nephew rolling down the hill having a fantastic time. This is what it looks like in Unfold. I get it ready to send to Instagram stories. I add my location and my hashtags. So next thing you know that this happened in Half Moon Bay at the Ritz-Carlton And then when I rolled down the hill, we were asked to leave. So, Alec, I've been kicked out of a Ritz-Carlton. Yeah. Yes. All right. So now Instagram stories don't always have to be silly. Most of the time they are silly, but you guys can take it to a business level. For example, I would use polling a little bit more, and I would ask questions a little bit more often. A lot of people ask me, how do I get more followers? I want more followers. And my advice to you would be, maybe don't focus so much on the getting more followers, but engaging the current followers you have. So you could ask them, have you thought about selling your house in the next 3 to 5 years? Yes or maybe. I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen? The worst thing that happens is no one responds, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. The best thing that happens is you just start conversation. And that's what it's all about, ultimately, is starting conversation. I want to recommend that you follow Rebecca Donatelli. She does a fantastic job with Instagram stories and polling and asking questions, and she generates all kinds of conversation. So Rebecca Donatelli, someone you want to take a look at. All right, how do I control the first page of Google? Alec, have you Googled yourself lately? Yes, it's good. That's good. You want to Google yourself, and you want to know what's on that first page of Google, and you want to control it as much as you can. Now, what can you control? Your Realtor.com profile, your Zillow profile, your website, LinkedIn. So, quick story. My husband tore every muscle in his rotator cuff. He tore his supraspinatus, his infraspinatus, his teres minor, and his subscapularis. Right? So he was like, I'm fine. I just need some Advil. I'm like, yeah, you're not fine. And he said, I'm good. I got a recommendation from Dave. Dave sent me a doctor. Tell me who the doctor is. I'm sure Dave knows what he's talking about, but tell me who it is. I'm going to look him up. So I look up Dr. Scott Powell on Google. Dr. Scott Powell. And the second Google result is Dr. Scott Powell attended Columbia College, where he was one of the founding members of the rock and roll band Sha-Na-Na. And I am like, shut up. Are you kidding me? So of course I go to video. Is there video of this? Ladies and gentlemen, what I would like to do right now is introduce to you Dr. Scott Powell.
It's now or never. Come hold me tight. Kiss me, my darling. Be mine tonight.
Oh, yeah. Of course we chose Dr. Scott Powell. What I love about him is that he amplified his authenticity, right? His Sha-Na-Na stuff was all over his office. He got pictures with him and celebrities and athletes, and he was sensational. So, but just back to this whole idea of Google and controlling it. This was on the front page of his website. I loved it. What can you do? You can use a company called RealGrader.com. This is free. RealGrader.com. What they'll do for you is an online audit of your online profiles, of your real estate profiles, your social media. They'll do that icky part of trying to figure out what's not right, what doesn't look good, what's inconsistent. For example, your Realtor.com profile is missing a cover photo, or your Zillow profile is missing whatever. They'll do that for you and then give you this list for free of what you need to fix, and either you do it or you pay them to do it, but they do the heavy lifting for you initially. So I think that's pretty cool. You get the to-do list. And with that, I just want to give you a quick update on Realtor.com. So Realtor.com is seeing 72 million unique users per month. And that is outstanding. That is 20% growth year over year. 72 million. And why is this happening? I think a lot of it has to do with sensational ad campaigns. So we've had Elizabeth Banks in the past. This is our most recent campaign. This is actually my favorite commercial in a new series. It's about authenticity. It is about keeping it real. Let's watch this one. I think you're going to like it.
Patricia built her mansion so close to mine.
Patricia is a garbage pig.
Who are you talking to?
Patricia, she's coming over.
Oh, yay. Tell her to bring more wine.
At Realtor.com, we bet you're not a ridiculous TV socialite living in a made-for-TV mansion. You're a real person looking for a real home with some real distance between you and your neighbors.
Hi, Leslie.
You know my name's not Leslie.
Hi, Leslie.
Search filters to find homes for the real of us. Realtor.com, the home of home search.
Yeah! I know. I love that one too. I love it. I love that makeover. All right, so let me give you a quick update on how you can take advantage of Realtor.com. The latest information is we're offering something called Local Expert. And I would write that one down too. Local Expert. And what it is you can own the 4th spot on the Realtor.com search results page. You can own the 4th spot in whatever city you market in or zip code. And you market yourself as the hyper-local expert. Now you might be thinking, okay, what's the big deal? This is the big deal. If I'm on the homepage of Realtor.com where 72 million unique users go every month, and let's say I'm interested in moving to Silver Lake, California. I type in Silver Lake. This is the first page of Realtor.com. I hit search on Silver Lake. If you own Local Expert in Silver Lake, you're 1 click away from the homepage of Realtor.com, and you are marketed as the local expert. So 1 click away from the homepage, you're marketed as the person knowing the most about your city or zip code. Now, here's the hack that I like to teach that nobody knows. So when you own that 4th spot, you could choose to market yourself, which is fine, or you could actually pop in a picture of a listing in that spot. So now think about how you could use that in a listing presentation. Mr. and Mrs. Seller, I own the 4th spot on the Realtor.com search results page here in Palm Springs. I will market your property in that spot. You will be 1 click away from the homepage of Realtor.com. So you can really make it powerful just by leveraging that spot and putting whatever photo you'd like in that spot. So with that, let's recap, everybody. What did we start with today? Screen recording, 1 unsolicited CMA a day for 90 days. Jimmy Burgess, he generated 11 million in listings by doing that, and it cost him nothing. Use Loom is one of the tools you can use for that. We talked about Quick. That is how you shoot and edit video without shooting and editing video. We talked about InShot to format all of your video properly on all of the platforms. Unfold to polish up your stories. We talked about polling to get yourselves into conversation on Instagram. Realgrader.com to get your profiles cleaned up. And then Local Expert from Realtor.com for that hyper-local branding, 1 click away from the homepage. I also gave you a singing dog, and I gave you gold lame pants. Alec, I believe my work here is done. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Oh my God, I have to follow that. Kristi Kennelly.
Thank you, everybody. I love this conference. Thank you, man.
You're the Kathy Rigby of real estate.
Oh,
You should have just flown away over the audience.
Oh, I do have Peter Pan stories. Maybe next year. I'll
Maybe
tell Peter
next
Pan
year.
stories.
All
Okay.
right.
All right, next time. man.
Kristi, give her another round of applause. Of course I bought the talking dog app right away. That was really inspiring, and I'm not even a realtor. And I'm just the help. You is kind, you is smart, you is important.